if you watch my previous video, I was really tired and exhausted, but I've drank a lot of water. I'm okay. I'm back to the video. You're about to kill it. Another 10 minutes. So we set our timer. This time around, no stammering and all that stuff. Change it. I think it's a color. Change the color. Right. Good. So where did we get to? We got to somewhere where I was figuring out where we're going to paste we are going to paste empty comments empty. So if it's comments empty is equal to true, then so this is it, right? This is our timeline. So we can put a div. We can wrap it in a div. So let me just say if let me just save this. Let me copy our timeline, cut it, paste it, save it. That was like a wrap. Cut it, paste it, save it, cut it, paste it, save it. So so check if comment is empty, right? So this checks if the comment is empty, so we return true or false. So if this is true, this should return. If it's false, and what is true? Let's check the. So if the return, if the length is greater than 0, if it's greater than 0, that means there's actually a comment. It should show. It should show this. Else, it should show something else, right? So we just do else. So you can just show something like header 3 or header 4, and just say no comments. Just align something center, right? Just align. How do you align center? Oh my god, I've forgotten how to align. Test align. Oh my god. Test align the center. And yep, let's see if this actually works. So let's refresh the post. Oh, oops. So let me see. Oh, so the logic was wrong, right? So if comment is not empty, I want it to no wait. Let me think of it. I want it to be more readable for someone. Okay, so if comment is empty is false. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. That means it's not empty, right? If it's not empty, it's gonna return this. Oh, my bad. I got the whole logic wrong. So we can now add those white test thing there to make the color test no comment, and a little bit of what do we call it, margin top 5, just to give it, yeah, and then maybe margin bottom for 5. Supposed to, let me take this here. I think it's the same thing. Let me just leave it. It looks good, right? Okay, so yeah, we've achieved the comment thing, right? So now there are no comments for this post. So let's go back to another post. Let's see if there are comments for this. Oh, are there really comments for this? Sending requests using JavaScript. Really? Where's my API? So post number 2. Should be post number 2, right? Oh yeah, there's a comment. There's one. Really? When did I add a comment to this? Okay, maybe I did this when I was testing the API, right? Yeah, probably did it when I was testing the API. So you have comments 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have a lot. And why is it showing just one? So there's there's no comments called AB or anything here, right? Oh, okay. So I'm not actually showing the comments if there are comments. So if comment is not empty, what do? We show the comment, right? So how do we show the comment? Then we are going to send what do we call it? Yeah, post or comments, right? So just like we are looping through the post here, you're going to now loop through the post comments itself. So we're going to create a new timeline based on we're going to create multiples of this based on the comment that is in the post. So this is what we are going to enumerate. So what do we call it? Vim for loop, right? So Vim for what do I call it? Comments. Ouch! Comment index in, and you have to wrap this in a, okay. Comment index in post dot, is it comments or comments? Comments. I just like to copy just to be sure, because programming is very tricky. One mistake and then everything is not just working. And then we take the index as a key, and so now I have the comments, right? So we can, so instead of this we just put comment dot alphabet. So here I think the API, the alphabet is not done, but we are going to edit it. We are going to work on that. I'll probably just delete those comments, and post proper comments. I'm going to delete comment 2, comment 1, comment 2, and comment 1. So there's no action for delete. Really, I did not add it, or it's not in the API. So add a request, delete comment. I'll come to that. Let's just see what we have. So comment alphabet and comment name, obviously comment dot name, and then the actual comment goes here, right? So it's a comment dot comment. Is that right? Yeah, comment dot comment. That's all I need. And save, and whew, there's an error somewhere. There's no error. Okay, so home, back to you, no comments, back to you, no comment, and it shows no comments here. That's a tricky thing. Here doesn't show any comments. So what's the error? What's wrong on my page? Type error. This is the check comment. It's not a function. This is the check comment. It's not a function. Where is that coming from? Oh, okay, cool. I took that out. Type error. Can read property length of undefined. Cannot read property length of undefined. Really? Where? Where? Okay, so you know what? Maybe this is. So we're gonna use this. I don't know if that is the error, but I usually get this length of undefined in other projects too. I've not really looked into it. I'm not sure they're telling me it's the rules, but I'm not sure it's the rules, because I'm not running any rules yet. How come I didn't see this error when I was building the project? This is the check. It's not. Okay, so let's refresh this again. No errors now. Just moment stuff and nav stuff. So that's okay. But oh, so we go back. Yeah. So this is it, right? Look at all the comments. Now we are seeing it. So I don't understand. I want to go back to my usual comment is equal to 0 thing, and I should see. Wow, this is tricky. Nothing shows here. Sending request using nothing shows here, right? Sending request using JavaScript. How many? Um, my time is up. My time is up. My time is up. Okay, that has no comment, but then nothing is showing, and that's why I don't understand, right? But this seems to work. Well, sometimes you don't understand why it works, but then you're happy it works, right? Yeah. So this has no comment. Great. Go back. Now this has all the comments, right? So let's do the comment count. The time is up. We just do the comment count. So so no comment shows here. We just did it. What is it? So this is a comment count. So that just that should just say so post. We still have it right. That comments. Is it S? Right, that length. TH. Usually this doesn't work when I use length in. I don't know why, but usually it doesn't work when I use it. Right. So works here. 3 comments. Let's go to one with 0 comment. Okay, it's fine. I'm sure there's some error popping up in the console saying your length is undefined or whatever. Oh yeah, I knew it. Oh yes. Let's refresh again. Ouch, ouch. Oh yes, I knew. I don't know why this keeps coming up. Seriously, I hate errors. I so much hate errors. Nothing is showing. Well, we just leave it. I solved it in one of my projects, but I just forgotten the solution. And that's the reason why that's the main reason I want to create my own blog so that when every issue that I solve, I document it like, hey, solving issues of the length undefined, blah blah blah. Then because I remember I've solved it in one of my previous projects, but I just don't have time to solve it because obviously everything is working, right? But I remember I've solved that issue before, but I just don't remember. Okay, 2 minutes past my time. So I think in the next video we're going to look at what are we going to look like? We're going to look at now we have our comments right down, blah blah. We're going to look at posting our comments and then it appearing here, right? That's going to be our next focus. Now we have our comments showing, the alphabets are showing now. We're going to create our own comments and create our own alphabet from getting the first name of the person's, getting the first letter from the person's username as alphabet, and that will be it. And then we can close the session. It's taking too long, so we're going to end this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.